Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Pokemon Red and Nuzlocke. In today's episode, we're going to take on potentially 3 gyms. One of them isn't really a gym. First thing first, we're going to take on the Fighting Dojo, which is right here. This is the lowest level out of each of them. Shouldn't be particularly difficult, I wouldn't imagine. Hoorah! You're trespassing in our Fighting Dojo! I didn't see who I had first, but I'm not particularly worried because I think these guys' levels like 30-ish. Machop, indeed. Ariel is first. Fine, I guess. Surf. Oh my god. I forgot how overpowered the animation for Surf is in this generation. Yes, I will switch to Flutterby, I think. And we can probably just Psychic our way through this entire gym. I may even fast this up a bit, because it's probably not necessarily to just see me use Psychic over and over again. Which is all it's going to require, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think anything's going to survive a Psychic. So, from this point on, I'll just fast forward and make my way through the rest of this quote-unquote gym. Alright, so we're back for the actual leader of this place, Grunt. I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Pwah! So I believe he has a Hitmonlee and a Hitmonchan. I switched Gengar up front because I don't think his Hitmonlee can hit me at all, and I think the only thing his Hitmonchan can hit me with is Fire Punch, which does like no damage whatsoever. Because it's still counted as a special move in this generation. And I can just Dream Eater them to death, which they'll die, like, immediately, as far as I can tell. Base 100 Psychic move should take him out without an issue. Yep. That's what I figured. And then Hitmonchan. Hypnosis. Yep, hit me with Fire Punch, but whatever. Dream Eater. Alright. Beaten. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. I flipped a coin for this, I'm just gonna go Hitmonchan. I mean, sure. Yep. Punchy. Because that's what he do. I'm not being particularly creative with these nicknames at this point. Punchy McDoodle will punch, that's what he does. Alright, he's in the box. So now, we're going to go take on SABRINA. And once again, I'll fast forward and probably kill all the trainers. I don't necessarily know my way through this, but I think I know how to get through and fight every trainer. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll fast forward once again. Alright, and we're back. So I didn't really know how to get through that puzzle, I just kind of brute forced my way through, but I'm pretty sure in doing so I actually fought every trainer. The way that I do that, by the way, is you go on the first pad, and then you just go on the opposite pad to whatever one you landed on. So if you land in the bottom right corner, you go into the bottom left. If you land in the top right corner, you go to the top left. If you land in the top left corner, you go to the top right. And you just do that, and it will actually take you past every single trainer, which is good for experience. But here we are to take on SABRINA. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic powers since I was a child, the first learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my power. Alright, so... she's a scary fight. Mainly because of her Kadabra and her Alakazam. I don't believe her Alakazam actually has Psychic, from memory. I think her Kadabra does. There we go, just missed. That should one-shot, yep. The good thing about Alakazam is their defense is absolutely trash. The Mr. Mime, if it's smart, will set up a barrier. Yep. And a light screen. I don't really care about the light screen, to be perfectly honest. Apparently it has double slap, which is kind of funny. Please don't actually confuse me. That's good. So it was what, 3 turns of barrier I've used now? Or 2? I've used 2 turns of barrier. This Venomoth doesn't stand a chance. Super effective damage. Cool. I believe the barrier is still up. But I think a fly will take out the Alakazam. Also, even if it hits me, I think the Alakazam only has Psybeam, not Psykick. From memory. It has Reflect. Okay, so it has Reflect and Barrier. Oh, this could be an ordeal. I essentially have to hope for no recover. We're also going to take into account I'll probably get an attack off when the Reflect goes down. So I'm doing half damage to what I normally would be doing at this point. And I think this is the turn the Reflect ends? No, this is the turn the Reflect ends, maybe. Psywave, whatever. I think that has like randomized damage or something. I think Quick Attack now. Probably enough to take... not enough to take it out, god damn it. That Reflect is so insanely good. I'm literally sitting at like half health at this point, but... oh, fucking recover. You know what? Fuck this guy. You want to keep taking annoying attacks? Can you take a fly from Zapdos? I mean, the answer is yes, but it does half damage, so that's a thing. This is why Heralakazam sucks, by the way. Like, I'm way over leveled with my bird, but even still. Alright, no recover. I think we got it. Oh my god. Oh. You know what? Flutterby, let's go. I need to put this thing to sleep. Failed recover, good. It's asleep. Apparently Reflect doesn't wear off in these generations, which is insane. I need to stay asleep for like a couple of turns. Good. I should use Drill Peck instead of Fly, probably. It didn't wake up, good. Okay. Should have put it to sleep earlier. And now I can finish it with a Drill Peck. Well, that was an ordeal. That's why Alakazam sucks. A loss is a loss. I admit it didn't work hard enough to win. And we get the Marsh Badge. Cool. Pokemon up to level 70 will obey. TM46, which is what? Psywave. Not as good as Psychic, in my opinion. I now have to get out of here. This will eventually work. Eventually. Alright, cool, we're out. Sweet. So, that's SABRINA down. Harder than expected. But now... we have BLAINE to take on, which I'm going to do as well in this episode. BLAINE is a little more difficult, I will admit. Apologies for the music stopping there, I accidentally clicked out of the screen with my mouse. I should go to the Poke Center, that's for sure. I think BLAINE's ace is like level 50 or like high 40s, like I think it maybe 48, something like that. My hope is that Vaporeon should be able to go through this fairly easily. The downside being that Vaporeon is actually relatively low leveled, and the reason it's relatively low leveled, I guess the Pokemon King could go through here as well, with Earthquake. We'll see. We'll start with Aerial. And then we'll probably raise both. The way that BLAINE's gym works is that you ask a bunch of questions. Actually, I probably can't do BLAINE's gym in this episode because it's locked, isn't it? The door is locked. I absolutely completely forgot about the Burnt Tower. Not Burnt Tower, what's it called? Pokemon Mansion. Fucking ball of music, though. Alright, well I guess this gives me an opportunity to actually raise my Pokemon a little. Also, we have an encounter in here. A Ponyta. Interesting. Certainly interesting. I'm just gonna throw a Great Ball at it. I should put it to sleep, but at the same time, like... I don't think the catch rate for Ponyta is particularly, like, difficult. Yeah, there we go. It's a fire horse. Relatively unimaginative. Yes. We'll call you... Jackson. Which was the name of the horse that I had as a kid. Although, judging by previous Pokemon that I've named after animals that I had as a child, it's probably a bad idea to do such. Let me use a repel so we don't run into any more Pokemon. And I'm going to work my way through Pokemon Mansion. I'm going to keep saying that wrong, probably. I'll probably fast forward through this, I would imagine. I don't think there's a whole lot in here that's of particular interest. Maybe there is, but from memory, no, not really. There's a couple of enemies in here that you can use to, There's a couple of trainers in here that I can use to level up, but aside from that, there's nothing particularly interesting, so I'll speed this area up. Red found the secret key. Awesome. So I can now get out of here. I'll use an escape rope. I don't really need to, but I have like 4 of them, so why not? Cool, so now we'll take on Blaine. The way that Blaine's gym works, as I was saying before, I remember that I actually need to get the key to get into Blaine's gym, is the fact that he has like a quiz set up, and if you get the quiz correct, you don't have to fight the trainer. Having said that, I want the experience of fighting the trainers, so I think I'm just going to fight all the trainers. The quiz is relatively easy. It gives you kind of basic Pokemon questions, they're all relatively simple. But I think I can just go this. I was a thief, but I became straight as a trainer. So you can talk to the little box and do the quiz, or you can just talk to the trainer and fight them. Also, if you get the quiz wrong, you have to fight the trainer anyway. But I think it's easier for me to just fight the trainers, because the experience is really worth it. Having said that, I think I'll speed through it, because looking at these levels, they're nowhere close to Blaine's levels, so there's not going to be much in the way of difficulty. So I'll just speed through it. Alright, and we're back. Ha! I am BLAINE. I am the leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon will incinerate all challenges. Ha! You better have burn heal. What a burn. Alright, so, he looks like an alien. That's something. I've never really understood why he looks so weird in first generation, but he does. Alright, his Growlithe, level 42. So we're above at least his first Pokemon. Now, I'm going to send some time to Acid Armoring. Greatly Rose. Perfect. Acid Armor again. Defense fell 1. Greatly Rose. Alright, so I'm sitting at very high defense. So I'm sitting at +4, because he hit me with 2 Leers. I think that's fine. I think I one-shot a Growlithe with Surf. I'm pretty sure I one-shot the Ponytail with Surf. I may even one-shot the Rapidash with Surf. The Arcanine, I'm not so sure. Haze. Nah. Alright. The thing with Blaine's gym is that all of his Pokemon are actually physically offensive. Which is good in so much as if he hits me with a fire move, it's going to do, like, literally nothing. Because it's all special, so it goes on the special side, plus Aerial is hugely specially defensive. But if he hits me with Stomp, from a Rapidash, for instance, which no doubt he will. What the hell? He used a Super Potion? I've never seen that ever happen ever. What the hell? You used a super potion on a full health Rapidash? That's insane. Alright, Arcanine up next. He could outspeed me most definitely. Level 47 is insane. I thought it was actually higher. I thought it was 48, but... Roar does nothing. Perfect. Surf may one-shot. I don't actually know. I didn't do calcs or anything. Ooh, not quite. Alright, it wasted its time doing Roar. We're fine. If it had done Takedown, it could have done some damage. But I do have double defenses currently with Acid Armor, so that's something. That was slightly easier than I expected, but I will take it. I think my Acid Armor's worth it, even though I didn't actually get hit by any physical moves. If I had been, I would have been screwed. I've burnt out. You've earned the Volcano Badge. Ha! The Volcano Badge heightens the special abilities of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. Fire Blast, I think? Yeah. Fire Blast, teach it to Fire-type Pokemon. Charmeleon or Ponyta would be good bets. Charmeleon, why not Charizard? At this point, you definitely have a Charizard. If you picked Charmander. Out of interest, I wonder whether there's any of my Pokemon that can learn this. Pokemon King can, obviously. You can learn, like, all the elemental shit. Tempting, if I could have taught it to Gengar, it would have been tempting to give it to Gengar, but whatever. Over Confuse Ray, that is. So, Acid Armor, really good, and I like the preparation I did there, even though it was ultimately unnecessary. I could just use Surf 4 times, I would have been fine. But I'm glad I did the prep, because it's safer. Alright, so now, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna go to the Pokemon here and see if there's anything I need to buy. Ultra Balls, probably a good idea. Let's buy like 20 of them for safety. Sure. I don't need Great Balls, Hyper Potions, full heals. I don't know how many I have, but I'll buy 5 more just to be safe. Alright, let's go to some selling. Probably don't need the Great Balls anymore. Max Revive, I certainly don't need. Alright. I'm going to do some inventory management before next episode, but next episode I think we're going to try and push through... Well, we're going to do Giovanni, obviously. And I think maybe what we'll try and do is do... Next episode we'll do Giovanni and try and push the entire way through Victory Road. And then the episode after that we'll do the Elite Four and be finished with the series. So we may actually be finished the series next week, or if not next week, the week after. Relatively short series in the grand scheme of things, but I guess that's because I sped through a lot of stuff that was kind of less important, I guess. Let's fly to Vermilion City. On the road to Vermilion City. In preparation for next time. But in any case, thank you for watching, guys. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Whew. 2.5 gems in one episode, essentially. Not bad.